because of the expense and the hassle. I was not interested in doing that. I like the streamlined simpleness of the Rethink program. It's simple for our staff to explain to people. It's simple to use, and people perceive a good value with it. So I really like that. The buy-in from the team is off the chart. They were super excited about it. They were absolutely fired up. They perceived a great value for our clients, that they would like it. And they were like, hey, this is a great thing. They felt guilty if they forgot to tell somebody because they wanted this person to be able to have this product. So they were really, really excited. And they were fired up too. Once they knew how many other hospitals had sold in their first month, they were like, we're gonna beat them, we're gonna do great. And they were really excited about it. So, Dr. Simon, my husband, who's the practice owner, I think the two of us probably had the hardest time buying into it because we were nervous about the 10% being really taking its toll on our totals. So that was where having numbers showing successes with other hospitals, and that it wasn't a 2%, 10%, and in fact the other hospitals that were on it were growing and not decreasing. That's where we really had to hem and haw and worry about it a little bit. Our associate doctor's been fine with it, and we all see the benefit of it, so that's good.
Yeah. Okay.
They're excited about it. In general, the clients are excited about it too. I think they feel good about, you know, in general, they all want to take great care of their pets. That's definitely true. Sometimes that's cost prohibitive for them. So I think this helps them feel like they can do more and it's not going to cost them quite as much. So I think that they see that, you know, it's a thank you from us to say thank you for being our clients. We really appreciate it, and them feeling like we're doing something back for them. Well, most of them will make a pretty quick purchase decision. Some of them are kind of overwhelmed if their pet's having a medical issue going on right now. It's kind of too much for them to think about, and sometimes they'll just be like, no, I don't want to do that right now. Interestingly enough, they might say no to somebody in the room, but by the time they get to the cashier to pay, they've kind of processed it a little bit more, and if they're asked again, a lot of times they will say yes. We have very few clients that say, no, I don't want that. Most of them want it. I think they like that too, especially when we've been able to use that fund for animals. We had a cat that was, we don't know if it was hit by a car, but it was severely injured on the internal organs, and we were able to use that Veterinary Care Foundation to care for that animal who was going to be put down if it hadn't gotten that care. So it was really neat to be able to say to that owner, you know what, we've got these funds available to care for your animal, and she was just overwhelmed. She was so happy and so grateful that her cat didn't die. You know, it was really neat. We are finding out that people have pets that we didn't know about, which is interesting. They always brought their dog, but now they've got a free exam. Oh, I think I'll bring my cat in too. We didn't even know they had a cat. It was a little secret animal. So that we have definitely seen that a few times. That was great. Brian came and met with us, and the launch went really smoothly, and certainly the staff buy-in has been great. Our staff's been really enthusiastic about it, so that went very well. Pretty painless overall. Easy, we talked about that a little bit. You know, I check those reconciliation reports every day versus our practice management software. And you know, if there's any discrepancies, I'm able to correct it right away. And usually that's human error, not system error. It's human error in the part of, somebody did something on Cornerstone, but they forgot to run it through the terminal. And so, you know, if we could make people perfect, it would be flawless. But it's pretty simple, you know, the steps of it are very, very simple, and everybody does a good job with it. Whenever we've had any trouble, you know, calling up real quick or emailing or texting, we've gotten a response right away from Brian or somebody else on the team to help us out with solving whatever problem might have arisen. No, or I'd be doing it.
Got it.
Well, I just recommended it to a whole group of people last week at a conference because I think it's fantastic. To me, it's just such a better option than doing a wellness plan and managing accounts receivable and all that, because with this system, the client pays every time they're in the building and they have their 10% cash back for their next visit. We don't have to actually handle all that money and hunt people down. It's really good.